Yeah, let's start recording. So basically today we're going to go through the phrasal verbs again. From the word phrasal, it means a phrase, and usually the phrase consists of more than one word. It's just not just only one word, it's two or more words. A phrasal verb is a made up word of two parts. The first part is the main verb, and the second part is the preposition, but we do not call it preposition in phrasal verbs. We call it particles. Can someone read the examples for us? نبلش. Let me go up. Jad, can you read the example for us, please? All the examples.
Okay. Example. The airplane took off. The girl looked up. He ran away.
Sometimes a phrasal verb has an object. Can you read the examples here?
I put on my way.
My coat.
They walked in the door.
They walked in the door. Now you have to pay attention here for like took off. Took is the verb and off is the preposition, but in this case we call it particle. In phrasal verbs, even in the questions, we're not going to tell you where is the verb, where is the preposition. We're going to say where's the particle. The girl looked up. Looked is the verb and up is the particle. Ran is the verb and away is the particle. Type. What is a phrasal verb? Who can read the first part for us here? A phrasal verb equals what? Maya, can you read it for us, this slide?
Yes.
Yalla Mimi.
What is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb equals a verb plus a particle. For example, put off. Put equals verb, off equals particle. I put off my trip. I postponed my trip. The particle looks like a preposition, but it does not function as a preposition.
Yes.
He woke up at 6:30 a.m. Strangers woke him up. The verb and the particle have a special meaning.
If you remember, I think the boys would remember, and the girls, I don't know if Ms. Farah told you this, but in English, we have only a few number of words. And then the English language is based on combining these words to produce new words. We have the word woke or wake, and we have the word up. When we join them together, they become wake up. It's different than Arabic. You know, Arabic has a lot of vocab, a lot of words in the dictionary, but English doesn't.
Hi, teacher.
Yes.
Can you repeat, please? Because I just entered.
Who's that?
Masa.
Masa, hi. Okay, mute yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So again, the phrasal verb, it's a combination between verbs and a particle or a preposition, but we do not call it preposition. We call it particle. Again, English is made up of a few number of words, but we combine them together to produce even more words, and phrasal verb is a great example for that. Now, the difference between phrasal verbs and prepositional verbs, the ones we're going to take tomorrow, is that phrasal verb can be separated and you can put an object or a subject in the middle between these two words. Let's look at the example here. He woke up at 6:30 a.m., for example. Here we put the same phrasal verb, woke up, but in a different way. Strangers woke him. We put an object here, a subject, a pronoun. Strangers woke him up. It can be separated, unlike the prepositional verbs where it cannot be separated. Yes, Nada? Nada, you want to say something?
Oh, no.
Okay, lower your hands, all of you, and raise your hand only if you have a question. Layan Hamdan, do you have a question?
No, I'm sorry.
طيب, Rayano, do you have a question?
I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay, lower your hands. Do not raise them unless I ask a question. Let's take a look at some of the phrasal verbs. We have the word give up. Okay, it's not for me to read. I need someone to read those and give me the meaning for each one of them. Juri, can you read them for me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Give up, abandon, turn out, produce, carry on, continue, put off, postpone, turn down, reject, look after, take care of, get at, attain, call at, visit, bring up, train to do work, call on, a brief visit to, put on, wear.
Great. So as you see, we have give, turn, carry, put, turn, look. These are all verbs. And if you look at the second part, up, out, on, off, down, after, these are prepositions, but we call them particles. When we join these two words together, they give us a different meaning. Again, more vocab for our language. Dima, do you have a question?
No, I just raised my hand.
Let's continue. Some phrasal verbs have more than one meaning. For example, to keep on, it means to continue, keep on the good work, or to keep on not to move something. Keep on your coat, for example. Take off, it means take off your coat. Take off for the airplane, to take off. Even sometimes the phrasal verb, the same phrasal verb, means more than one thing. It means different things. Let's look at this slide, and I need someone to read it for me. I need a boy. I need a Mu'taz. Morning, Mu'taz.
Good morning.
Can you read the slide for us?
Yes. Put plus off.
No. Read the title first. Read the title first.
When you use the same verb with a different particle, the meaning changes. Put off, to postpone. Put on, to cover your body with clothes. Put away, to put something in its original place. And put back, to return something in its original place.
So the verb here is the same, basically. Put repeated 4 times, but we add different particles each time. So it gives us a different meaning. Before we proceed to the questions, anyone who has a question, all of you lower your hands. I'm going to give you a second. Lower your hands, all of you. Lower, do not raise. Lower, Mu'taz, Yara, Abu Eid, lower. Okay, before I continue with the PowerPoint, do you have any questions so far? Raise your hand if you do so. No one? Okay, let's proceed. Let's go to this question. Using phrasal verbs. Complete the following sentences using a word from the word box. From the word box. Wait. Let's take this away, and let's just take this away, and take this away, in order for us to do not cheat. Okay?
You already did.
You already did. You're so fast when it comes to cheating. Okay. If I ask you to answer the questions without cheating, you take like zillion years to answer. Okay. So who can start with the first one? I need Muhammad Mansour. Can you answer the first question for me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I watched the rocket take off into the outer space.
What's the meaning of take off?
Take off is to go, to fly.
To fly. Good, thank you. So the first one is to take off. Is there any other words, Ya Mansour, that fit in the space, or only off?
No, it's only take off.
Yes, I accept this answer. Let's go to the second one. They were walking the street. They were walking what the street, Ya Zaina Abu Harb?
They were walking down the street.
They were walking down the street. I love it. Is there any other words that we can put? Any other particles?
Maybe up the street.
Yes, I would accept that answer. Let's go to the third one. She was trying to turn the radio. To turn, yeah, Zain Yunus, to turn what, the radio?
To turn on.
To turn on the radio, or?
Off.
To turn off the radio. It's either on or off. Good.
Or turn
Yes?
up, Yani. If you can kind of use it. Turn it up, Yani.
Yeah. You can turn it up. Yes. You can turn it up. You can turn it off. You can turn it in. Type. Since Dima, you said that, can we change the position of the word on or off or up? She was trying to turn. Can we change the position of it?
Yeah, we can put it in the end of the sentence.
Can you read it for us?
She was trying to turn the radio off or
Yes.
on.
Great. The phrasal verbs, again, we can separate the two words, the verb and the particle. We can put the word, a subject or an object in the middle of both of them. Tamam. Let's go to 4. Please try to put with me. I need a boy for this question. Zaid Qrea. Zaid, how are you?
Yes, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good. How
What
are you?
missed you يا زلمة.
Me too.
طيب, can you answer question 4? Please try to put with me.
To put on.
To put on what with me? Not on, because on you need something else with it to make it correct. To put, it means انك تتحملني, not, to keep up with me. So please try to put with me.
Up.
To put what? To put up with me. Yes, it means to bear with me. It means to be patient with me. Good. Number 5, I have to look my brother. Look at my brother? طيب, Mira Hamid, to look what my brother?
I have to look after my brother.
It
When
means
my
to
mother
take care of
goes to
him, right?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go to number 6. My mother couldn't hear me because the loud music was... I need someone who did not say anything, who did not speak today. Who? Khawaja, Mada, can you answer number 6 for me, please?
Yes.
Yalla,
My
Mada.
mother didn't hear me because the loud music was
Turned
on.
Turned
لا بس on.
Turned
Off.
on.
لا. On.
Turned on. Now off doesn't work here because the meaning of the
Yes, because yes, the meaning of the sentence is that she couldn't hear.
Exactly. So the answer would be only on. Good. We don't want to study today, so we put our school books. You don't want to study any day. Okay, I need someone who's raising his hand. Kababji, Mira, can you answer this question, number 7?
Yes.
Go ahead.
We don't want to study today, so we put away our school books.
To put away it means to put it in its original place, where you always hide it under some rock in the desert, and you never take it out. Anyway, thank you very much. Let's go to this question. Fill in the blanks with suitable phrasal verbs. We have give up, put off, look after, call on, and put on. Who would like to do to solve the first one? Masa, can you first solve the first one? Masa? Masa is gone.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Yalla. Can you solve the first one? She
Yes.
and you dress.
She put on.
She put on a new dress.
A
Lovely.
new dress.
Yes. The second one, yeah, Joanna.
Okay.
I, Harry, in the absence of his father.
I look after Harry in the absence of his father.
Yes, I look after Harry in the absence of his father. The third one, you must. I need a boy. Where are my boys? Khaled. You must.
Teacher, I can't hear you.
Must give up
Khaled,
smoking.
you must what?
Give up.
You must give up smoking. It means to stop doing that. Number 4, I will. Nada.
Yes, hi.
I will.
I will call, put on, put off. Look after doesn't work.
No. What's the meaning of call on? Call on is a short visit.
Oh, then call on might work.
Yeah, I will call on you at evening today. Call on, it means to visit you very briefly. Amir Bakr, can you do the 5th one? Miro?
Yes.
Miro, darling, can you do the 5th one, please? يلا يا عمري.
The match will be put off until tomorrow because of the bad weather.
Yes, put off means to be postponed, delayed. Thank you, Miro. طيب, let's go to the next slide and check our answers. She put on a new dress. I look after Harry. You must give up smoking. I will call on you at evening, and the match has been put off. Now, I needed to watch this very, very short video that after that we can just proceed for the conclusion. So it won't take more than 5 minutes. Okay. Powtoons. Is it too complicated? Is it too difficult for about phrasal verbs? I don't think so.
No.
No, good.
Very easy.
Very easy. Lovely. Let's proceed. You
I
need
can't
to
hear
look
the
at
sound.
them differently. How? Let's look. First of all, what is a phrasal verb? I'm the man who's talking. It's a verb. Yay. Plus 1 or 2 prepositions. But we don't call them prepositions. Dude.
Particles.
Okay.
We call them
Dude has to,
particles.
yeah, we call them particles. Yeah. I think he would fix it now. He better. Okay. 4 types of phrasal verbs. Now, it's a little bit complicated in this video, but I'll simplify it for you. Okay, you don't need to know them. You just need to differentiate or to recognize them, but you don't need to know the names of them. 1, 2, Siri. Okay, and type 4. Okay. Someone is breathing. I can hear you breathe. Mute yourself. So the plane took off. That's the first one, which is, okay. Mute yourselves. If you see here, that's a little bit different. Why do I put up with? You don't have only one particle, you have 2 particles. So sometimes you have a verb and a particle, and sometimes you have a verb and 2 particles, not only one. Good. Type 3. Okay, look at this one. Can you turn down the radio? Shabab and of course girls, this is the concept here. Let me back up a little bit. All you need to know that you have a verb and a particle. We don't call it preposition. That's very important. And a particle. Sometimes you only have the verb and 1 particle. Sometimes you have verb and 2 particles. And sometimes you have verb, particle, or 2 particles. And after that, there's a subject or an object. Let's say a complement for the sentence, a continuation of the sentence. So you just need to understand the first concept, verb, particle, or verb, 2 particles. That's all you need to know. And one small piece of information that in the phrasal verbs, the verb and the particle can be separated, and you can put the object or the subject in the middle. Yes, Rayan? Harayano? Yes? No? Okay? Okay. طيب. This is the main difference. And if you understand this, Shabab and girls, you won't find any difficulties in differentiating between phrasal verbs and prepositional verbs, the ones we're taking tomorrow. Let's conclude, and then I'll give you 5 minutes to ask questions if you have any. Lower your hands. Lower your hands. Lower your hands. I just love it. Okay. Now, I need Tamimi, because I did not hear your voice in the past 2 sessions. I need Layan Tamimi to read the conclusion for me. Can you read it, Layan?
Yes.
Yalla, go ahead.
Phrasal verbs are very important for learners because they are so prevalent
Yes.
in everyday spoken and written language. It is easy to guess their meaning because the word and the particle keep their usual meaning that you need to learn.
Tamam. Let me rephrase again. And it's very important because in the next year, inshallah, in grade 7, you'll be taking them even in more details. If you remember, I told the girls and the boys, we have a solid tree and we keep it keeps growing or producing more branches to it. So the concept is the same, but we take more details. Phrasal verbs, it's a combination between a verb and a particle. Sometimes we have more than one particle. Sometimes it's a verb plus particle. Sometimes it's verb, subject, particle. It can be separated and you can put the subject or the object in the middle between these two words. That's all you need to do to know. Why do we use them? To have more vocab and more terminology in our language, in English language, to produce new words that gives new meanings. Sometimes the phrasal verb itself has more than one meaning, as in keep up and keep up, or keep on and keep on. Sometimes we have the same verb, but we add different particles to give us different meanings. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. Let me see. Who has a question? Any key questions? Mu'taz, what do you have? What do you want? Ask.
I forgot to lower my hand.
Lower your hands. Riyadh, do you have any questions? Hi, Riyadh.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I missed you, Sheikh. How are you? Good?
Same.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions? Hadumi.
Can I show you my cat?
Oh my goodness. So phrasal verbs is about cats. We're talking about phrasal verbs and here comes a cat. Can you give me a second until I stop the recording? Then you can show me all the cats in the world that you want me to show, me, okay? طيب, Mu'taz, do you have any questions?
Can there be more than two phrasal verbs? More than two particles?
Yeah, I said that. You can, when I said, can you put up with me? Up and with. I said a verb, a particle, and sometimes more than one particle. It can be up to two particles, but not more than that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let me stop the